Corona times, every SMEs and all the companies has been a bit suffering. So we have brought in international experts to advise us on what we need to do at this kind of a situation. And today, Professor Joshua from South Africa will give his knowledge. My friend Uma Chandran will first introduce Professor. Go ahead, Uma.
Yeah. Thank you, Tilaka. I'm Dr. Krishnan Uma Chandran from India. So let me wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. Because people from various spheres of the world are joining for this webinar. Being a good day, I wish to introduce Professor Joshua Chukwuere, who is teaching in the Northwest University in South Africa. He's an international, speaker. He has spoken in many arenas, including that of one which I've seen in the advertisement in US recently. Joshua Chukwuere is a specialized IT trainer, and he teaches in the Northwest University of South Africa. He specializes in e-learning, e-banking, and in e-learning. The health of the whole aspect of the people, their learning, and their application towards themselves is a great part. He is specialized in smart cities, IoTs, and various other aspects which are linked with information technology. As he is a specialist, and he is well versed, and he is connected with this in a topic to which he is going to talk, we welcome him so that we enrich from his knowledge. He fills all the protocols of a webinar speaker. He works in a university. He has a good specialization on the topic. He also authors a lot of content which is being shared across internationally. And then he is also into many forums in which both academics and in the management perspectives. And then he is also in a sphere where everyone is willing to talk to him and learn out of him. The great part of Joshua is he is both on academics and an implementation side. So I wish Dr. Joshua to give a good presentation to us and be enriched by his presentation. I welcome Professor Joshua Chukwuere, and I now give the floor to Lakraj. Thank you. Thank you, Lakraj.
Okay, Professor. Now it's your time. You can go ahead. Professor, you are still on mute. Please remove your mute. Cannot hear.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unmute. Cool.
You can restart. It's okay.
Okay, it's okay now. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and to everyone. You are all welcome to this great section. They're trying to do one simple thing to bring some level of transformation to business, individual lifestyle, and to the society. Before I go into the discussion for today, I call it discussion because it is we have to make it in a way whereby we share our expert knowledge with everyone, so that we can bring much needed transformation that we need in business and in the society at large. And before I go into that, my name is Joshua Chukwuere, Professor Joshua Chukwuere. I am former HOD of Information System Department, Northwest University, South Africa. And my research area is growing, and it covers e-learning, social media, and name them. And for one single reason, in order to bring much needed transformation to academic world, business world, and to individuals' life in general. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. And that is a little thing about me. Other things can be found online about me. Okay, so this very morning, this very day, we're going to be talking about digital transformation of businesses, small and medium enterprises in Hong Kong. And I know we have different audience from different part of the world. So whatever that's been applied here, being discussed here, can be applied elsewhere, not just in Hong Kong, not just in Asia, in Africa, here in Africa, and Europe, America, and other part of the world. So let's go in. Looking at the introduction we have before us, is saying that digital transformation impacts every sector of the economy, including small businesses, SMEs. Now, when we say it impacts every sector, what do we mean by that? It simply means that that transformation, which simply means a change from old to new. It's not something that is being tied to one particular sector. Rather, due to the nature of our world today that we're in, and technology is taking over everything, both human and non-human. So in order for us and for businesses to thrive in this very time, there is a need for us to have this transformation, this particular change that can bring in technology into what we do. And it's being phrased as 4IR, Fourth Industrial Revolution, Industry 4.0, meaning what? That technology is doing everything that human can do. However, there has been a lot of argument that, okay, this technology is coming into the business, coming to our life as people. Is it going to take away our jobs? Is it going to take away our livelihood? There's a whole lot of debate going on that aspect, that the impact of technology will drive many people into that very space of unemployed. But another argument says that no. But I'm on that part of saying that it's no, the fact that if technology is being applied properly, you find out that it's not going to take out anyone from job. Rather, it's gonna bring transformation. People changing, moving from one stage, from the previous way of doing things. People being upscaled and all the rest of it. So you find out that jobs are not taken out. Rather, people are being transformed in a digital light. So this is transformation benefits everyone, and it's moving from the modern technology, such as using of cloud computing. Today now, instead of you carrying your paper around, you're moving from one city, one place to another. Instead of carrying your paper around, what do you do? Everything is on the cloud. What do you do as you go to wherever you're going to? Open up your document, you continue. That is cloud. Your emails and other available sharing platforms whereby you can store your data, you can store your information and have access to it, another city, another place. And now that is very, very important for a business person who is in a small scale to be able to understand that we have gone the days whereby that the business that is done in Hong Kong can only remain in Hong Kong. No. In China, it can only remain in China. No. In Africa, it can only remain in Africa. No. Rather, you can do your business from any place, any part of the world, whether you are flying, whether you are driving, whether you're walking, whether you're at home or in your business environment. And now the COVID has made it very, very important for us to realize the importance of transformation in our life, in a business. That now, instead of us to depend on 4 walls of our business premises, rather, we can still offer the same business, the same service from the comfort of our home, from anywhere, and then be able to sell to the rest of the world and all the rest of them. So cloud computing, big data, artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, mobile, smartphone. And now looking at the nature of our...
Yeah, very good.
Okay, sorry for that interruption. That is what digital transformation will bring in.
Okay.
And that is the weak part of technology. Yes. So as I was saying, looking at the penetration of mobile technology, which is smartphone and social media, and all these other modern technologies that are coming up, that are being used today, there is a need for businesses to tap into all these things. And how can they tap in? Through which, by understanding in this presentation 5 key ways. First of all, for you to be able to be transformed as a business, as an individual who is running a business, who wants to run a business, you need to understand what is digital transformation and what is SMEs. You need to understand who, where, how, and why do we need this. And based on these 5 pillars of keyword, that is where the presentation of today is going to play around. First of all, digital transformation is here with us. Or let's put it this way, digitalization is here with us. For anyone, for any business to be able to tap into that, we must rethink how we do business. We must rethink how business is being run. Time is gone when businesses are run only in a warehouse, only in a shop. Thank you so much. Please, we are sorry
been
for
talking
this.
about the what, who, where, how, why, like that one.
Yes, yes. Okay, so based on what we have before us, we found that the rethinking is very necessary for us to be transformed now than before. Why do I say now? Looking at what COVID did and what COVID is doing, 2019 is doing, has made everything to be that technology can really do something, can really change our lives, our businesses, if it's being applied properly. Okay. Now, on the work aspect, what is digital transformation? As we can see, it's an application of modern, fast, reliable, and changing digital technology to provide solution. What are we talking about here? That the purpose of digital transformation is to provide solution, which is modern, fast, reliable, and also having the attribute of changing, meaning what? That digital transformation is not static. It changes. It moves a business from what it was to what it should be, for what it is now, what it should be for tomorrow. So it transforms the existing business, cultural processes, experiences to current business changes and the market expectation. Now, when a business applies the principle of digital transformation in a business, what it does is this: it's going to change how the business is being done from the old to a new. And when it does that, it keeps the market expectation in a current state. Example, we are in a COVID where there is almost, let's say, worldwide lockdown in different across the globe. Everyone is indoor. How can you run your business in that state, in that kind of situation? How can you go to your office, to your business environment? Literally everything is locked down. However, when you are able to apply digital transformation in your business, you are able to remain current, make money, deliver your services and your product to all your clients. And also not just your clients within your business environment. You will go beyond that. And for this to happen, there are 4 types of digital transformation that are in place, which a business can apply: business process, business model, domain, and cultural organizational transformation. These 4 key types of business digital transformation is applied in every business. For example, when you're talking about business process, what I'm talking about is a change that happened within that very particular business, changing the operation of the business, changing how the model, how the business is being structured and everything. So now, what are we saying here? That for a business to thrive, to strive, to make headway in this modern age, there is a need for how that business is being run to change. There is a need to shaping, to bring in technology in. There is a need what the business believes itself to change, and what the people that run the business to change. So there should be a paradigm shift of thinking, of application, of processes in the business should change, so that what transformation can deeply come into the business. What is SMEs? We can call it a small, medium-sized business. Our businesses whose number of people being employed, running it, are very limited or very few. So these are formal businesses that are managed by entrepreneurs with the purpose of creating employment and making profit. So as a small business, you are there to create jobs, you are there to make profit. And looking at the global scale of small businesses, you find out that it is very, very huge. For example, in India, between 2016 and 2017, it contributed to the national GDP over between 28% and above. Employment in China currently is huge. It's huge. Employment in Hong Kong is very huge. What small businesses have done, that the current statistics, looking at the population of Hong Kong, which is over 7 million people, and then looking at the number of people in a small scale businesses, we have over 23%. Meaning what? That if you are a small business, then you are contributing to national GDP. You are contributing to what? To create an employment and all the rest of it. So you are contributing hugely. And now, because of your level of contribution, there is a need to bring in technology inside your business for you to remain relevant and for you to remain profitable at this time. So the digitalization or digital transformation can make a small business to be competitive in working and tracking suppliers and engaging with customers. We're coming to that. That now, when you bring in when you digitalize your processes, your domain, your business model, and your organizational culture and operation, you are able to remain competitive with the rest of the world. That no matter wherever a company is and wherever you are able to remain competitive, servicing your customers and then knowing what your customers need, and then engaging with them very well than before. Now, we have how the impact of SMEs is doing the overview in Hong Kong. When you look at, we have different industries, from your manufacturing to social and personal services. And you can see how many SMEs and how many employment being created. So you find out that this very table we have here before us is giving us a very good outlook on the kind of impact SMEs are making in Hong Kong and another part of the world. We saw in India. When it comes to Africa here, in Nigeria, according to statistics, there is over 41 million people in SMEs. Meaning what? There is very huge. So you see, it's very huge in terms of market, and also what technology we do is very huge. So when you say you have this kind of population, people in this business, and now let's also think about the market they are servicing, the number of people they are servicing, to show that the market itself is very, very huge as well. So there is a very big market for anyone in SMEs. And there is also opportunity for them to capitalize on technology to reach the rest of the world with their services and with their products. Okay, who is an SME? It's an entrepreneur. And according to statistics in Asia and to the and other part of the world, they employ millions of people. Nevertheless, there are challenges for them to manage their businesses, like inadequate capital availability, low technology penetration and acceptance and adoption, skills and the infrastructure, and many more. These are number of challenges that are facing SMEs in applying transformation and also running their daily businesses. So as an SME, you are a business owner, you run a business venture, you are there to make money, you have a team of people working for you, you are the manager, you are everything. So you are one person wearing different caps to manage the people, to make money, and to remain competitive, managing different risks and everything. So the skill is not really there. The infrastructure is not really there. The technology is there, but it's not really being used. So as a small business owner, think today you have been in business for 10 years, for 5 years. You'll be asking yourself, how can I bring transformation in? I've been running this business, I've been profitable, yes, but the purpose of transformation is for you to make more money, for you to have more clients, for you to have more customers. So if you're able to rethink, to change how you perceive technology, you are able to cover more ground, be able to have your business all over the world while you are still in Hong Kong, while you are still in China, while you are still in Africa here, and other part of the world, in Europe. You are able to do what? Have more clients. We're coming to that. Okay, so we can see that SMEs are doing a great job. They're employing more people. However, there are challenges. Now, some of these challenges can be mitigated, can be managed with digital transformation if it's being applied well. Now, we're digital environment. That is where we should be as a small business. And how can you go there? We have enterprise resource planning, a digital technology that can help you to change, to transform. One of the benefits of this particular technology is that it's going to help you to keep your accounting up to scratch, monitor your inventories, and manage the resources you have in your business. And now you can do that whether on computer, your desktop, your laptop, or even on your mobile smartphones. And now, because we are talking about, remember we said before about cloud computing, it also provides a cloud-based solution whereby you can be in one particular place while you are running your business in another place. You don't need to be in your business for everything to go, because you can monitor you can track your team online. You can track your resources online. You can track your accounting online, and many more. Now, for you as a business to be in a digital world, digital space, there is a need for you to embrace this kind of technology. And also embrace what? Social media. Now, why should you as a small business embrace social media? Is that what? Social media is a powerful tool that have grown over these years, that are still growing with a lot of potential. One of them is this: it can enable you to manage your marketing strategy, knowing your customers, where they are, and all the rest of them, and knowing what they want. It can enable you as a small business to manage your brand. You're a business in Hong Kong, but you have a very strong brand, let's say in South Africa here, in Ghana, in Mauritius. Why you are not there? Because of what? Your digital presence is very, very important on social media. You have your Twitter, you have your Facebook, you have your Instagram with a good content. Through that, what do? by people seeing what you have there, they can be able to make purchases. They can be able to call you. And today now, WhatsApp is there for you to have open line. You don't need to have your line on in the office. They can have a video chat, they have a voice chat, and all the rest of them. And also, it enables you to engage with your customers more effectively at any time. Today now, you can be able to watch me from any part of the world, not because I'm there, not because you are here, because of what? The power of social media, the power of digital technology. And you can also have your online dialogues. You can be able to understand what other people, companies are doing. You're able to dialogue with them, discuss with them. More importantly, it grows your profit, your sales. For example, you're a business in Hong Kong that have been running for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and you have a wonderful product. Can I tell that the same product you have, people here in Africa need that very product? But how can they get you? They have nowhere to get to. They can come to Hong Kong to buy from you. But if you have a social media presence, they can order, you can engage with them, you can do all sorts of transactions, and then you deliver your product to them without them moving anywhere, and they pay you and all the rest of them. So you find out that when we bring this into our business, we are able to maximize profit, and also cost of doing that very business is also being reduced as well. You're increasing your profit, the cost of running your business can also reduce. Now, digital transformation drives change. How can we implement this? The changes we're talking about all this while. It drives change from old to new. It drives change. It drives the change. The SMEs must be able to apply. And for this to happen, SME, everyone who is a small business owner, having 10 people, having 2 people, having 3 people. Remember, when we talk about SME, we're not talking about people that are employing a good number of people. It's only you are having few team of people you are employing. It can be a sole business owner. No one you're employing, but you need to grow. When you apply this digital transformation, you're able to rethink and change your perception of technology. That is very, very important. Remember, one of the problem many businesses are having today is that because they've been in business before technology, they felt that technology cannot have any good thing to them, and that is not true. Technology can change a business that has been there for 20 years, can revive any business. And for this to happen, you need to change your perception of technology. How do you view technology? Many people are viewing technology today that is for the young stars, is for new generation. No, technology today is for everyone. Change that perception, and then you can see what it's gonna do for you. So every SME is already in the digital world, digital transformation, transforming world. So there is a need for attitude to change, digital making skills to change, and then the ability for you to change should also play in. Change your attitude, how you make decisions, and then be able to allow that very change to be part of you as a business owner. When all these things are done, you are able to see transformation, digital transformation taking place in your business. Then you're able to embrace some of these things into your business for it to flourish. Why do we need digital transformation? Why do we need it? We are in a digital world. As a business, we are in a 4th industrial revolution where technology is the power of survival of the business. Technology is the power of survival of every business today. Example, the time we're in today is a crisis period, COVID-19. Because you are a small business over there, in any part of the world, you want to get much more market, then change how you view technology, bring technology to your business. Because It's going to bring empowerment. It's going to enable you in a crisis period, like COVID period now. And not just that, it's going to bring empowerment and also make your business more competitive. It's going to take you into a digital economy. Now, today you don't need to carry your money around for you to buy, for you to sell. What do? You put everything over the internet. What do? People are ordering, people are requesting for the service and paying you, and then you are going. It also brings efficiency in your operation and much more as a business that wants to make profit. It also increases your profit. That is why digital transformation is very, very key now than before. We never know, none of us foreseen today that we're going to be in this kind of crisis of COVID, but it's here with us. We can't tell what is going to happen tomorrow. And we don't know how long it's going to last for us to have a free world, our normal, but we're in a new normal of COVID. So a business must thrive. And for that to happen, there must be a paradigm shift. How you perceive, your attitude about technology, and all the rest of them. And you are able to embrace change in your business. Now, digital transformation in action. We are already digitalizing and transforming. Now, when you look at this very slide, it's giving you different application of digital technologies that can help a business to move to the next level. Now, remember, an SME is a small business that employs fewer people, between 1 to 10, between 1 to this, and all the rest of them. Now, when you look at all these 5 different technologies, you find we talked about AI when we are starting, and look at where we are today. You can see, looking at business intelligence software, what can it do for you as a small business? And it's being used all over, according to IDC, it's being used by small businesses that are having fewer between 10 to 99 people. Is being used by 53%, and all the rest of them. Now, the last one here is showing us that enterprise resource planning softwares are being used by 49. Now, let's come to e-commerce, buying and selling online. Now, you found that 45% are on it right now. Then, because of this, why can't you also join to increase that very number? Remember, the people that are using today, they are there and they are still remaining there because they are seeing the benefit. So try it out today, that transformation, for you to see a great change. Okay, how business can stay connected. How can you stay connected? All this we're talking about is the benefit of digital transformation. Now, how can you really apply digital transformation in your business? What you must do is this as a business owner, is that you need to be able to have a web page. If today, how many businesses are having a web page today, a website? Few or none. Then how do you want people to see you? How can they see you? How can they see what your business you have in your house? Remember, as I said before, small business doesn't have to employ many people. It's only few people you are employing. It can be a sole business that wants to grow. You need a website. Because in that your website is where people can really understand the kind of business you are doing, see your products and your services you're offering. And from there, they can be able to place order, buy your products and your services while you are sitting there. The only thing you have to do is to ensure how can you deliver it to them. Everything is there. Everything is there on your website. Now, we have talked about social media presence before, and it's very, very important. How can people know you? How can they know what you are doing? without them knowing it. So today, I challenge you as a small business owner, have a website, have a social media presence. Through these two platforms, you are able to showcase your business to the rest of the world. And they can be able to order and buy from you any place. So borders and distance is no longer a barrier to do business in our current generation, in our current world, because the power of internet have made everything possible for us to do our business at any time, at any place. You have your social media account, Twitter account, even YouTube. Do you know that now, after this presentation, you can still watch it over the internet through YouTube for you to get more and know more about small digital transformation. So if you watching it on YouTube means what, that you can be able to learn more over and over and over and over. Now, as a small business, you having your product, having a voiceover presentation about your product, recording it through your smartphone. Remember, I talked about smartphone. It's a powerful tool that many of us have failed to understand what we can do with our smartphones. You don't need a sophisticated technology for you to be on a digital platform. Only your smartphone can do a whole lot. You have your product there. Someone is recording you. You are describing what your product can do. After that, you put it on YouTube. People are saying, okay, I need this. I need so product, and they watch your product. So, okay, it can do that. They begin to contact you. You put it on Facebook. You put it on TikTok. You put it on Instagram, and all these platforms. People are watching, people are listening, people are seeing your product. From there, that can drive them to buy or to engage you in further discussions. Also, we have third-party online sites which can help you to sell your products. By you engaging with Alibaba, Amazon, and so on and so forth, all these online sites. What are you doing? They sell the product, you deliver, you make your money, they make their money, and everyone is happy. So now, as a small business, I challenge you to apply all these things, and you will see a great change on how your business is run and all the rest of them. Distance, borders are no longer barriers on how far our business can go. Here, like I said before, are some other social media platforms and many more. And today, WhatsApp is giving businesses the platform for them to have the account to sell their business, displaying their product. People are just scrolling through their phone, seeing your products and all the rest of them. Okay. Thank you for listening.
Okay, it's a great presentation, Professor. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And let me see if there is any questions from anybody.
I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. The presentation was really nice, Professor Chukwuere. Thing is, how do you think IoTs and all will play a role in digital transformation?
Okay.
Because everything is going on IoT, board, right? And everything.
Okay. Now, thank you so much. I was thinking about that, and I thank you for bringing it in. Now, what is IoT? IoT enables technology to speak to each other and for humans to speak to technology. Example, you are there as a person, you left your house. Now you are going to come back very late. You need to on the lights in your house. What do? You can do that through your phone, because your home is already a smart home. Every light, you're cooking this start and all the rest of it, you can control it. Now, as a small business, how can you apply the same technology in your business? Now, you send your business from Hong Kong to me here in South Africa. What do you do as a business? You track it. You can't be able to monitor the movement of that very particular product. How far it has gone, when I've received it, and all the rest of them. So as a small business, you can apply IoT to track your resources, your product from one point to the other. Now you are not there in your business premises. You can still use the same technology to track how your stock is being moved around. So that, remember, someone can say, but if I'm not in my business, maybe some inventory we get missing. But with IoT, that can be reduced, and all the rest of them. Because of what? You can tell when this inventory, when this product has moved from the warehouse to another place. You can really monitor it and where it's going to. Thank you.
Nice presentation, Doctor. And I'm really happy. You covered a lot on cloud computing. You covered a lot on internet usage, use of mobile technology, and then on IoTs, many things. Digital transformation is surely going to do a lot of great things in the world and in the time to come. Okay, thank you for your presentation, Doctor. I leave it to again.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, Professor. So we take this as a first step. So we have learned from you of the basic steps, and we'll take it further to, like, we have 50s and hundreds of customers. Like as you said, is already on YouTube. I'll go and present to every one of them, and then we'll take a couple of them or one of them, and then let you giving them specific consulting to them so that it can move to the next stage. So that you know exactly what is their problems, what is their situation. Like as you say, they are small trading companies, but there are 100,000 of them. They are employing 500,000 people, and there is a real potential for them to transform and real potential for them to work together with them. Exactly. So 30 years before, we have helped them to computerize. So now 30 years later, for the next 30 years, we want to see how we can transform them so that they stay in business, and in turn we stay in business to support them.
Exactly. Okay. I love that. Okay. I love that because digital transformation is all about you as a business, as a small business, as a small company, to stay in business, not to run, not to close. And looking at the world we are living today, there are a lot of potentials out there, a lot of clients out there. But because of distance, barriers, they can't know what you're doing. But when you transform, bring in technology into your business, everyone knows about you. And then you can remain forever in business. And remember, these things, someone can say, but this is just a talk. How is it possible? It's possible. People have been doing it, and you can still do it. And remember, there should be monitoring, and that is what you're talking about post this presentation, on how small business can really put this into practical state. Okay,
I understand. So it's a great preparation. You have even consulted the Hong Kong sites. You have collected information, and you have presented it very nicely. And we should be very much thankful for you. And I see this as only a starting stage. And we will give you specific customers, so where we can work together and see how we can digitally transform them and understand their situation very clearly. Then step by step we can take that knowledge to others and move on further like that.
Thank you.
Okay, so
thank you all. Bye.
Okay, so take care. Bye bye. We'll keep in touch.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.